Hey guys, hi, welcome. This is Healthier with Amy L, and today we're going to talk about some good carbohydrates and specifically sweet potato toast. If you have been on Pinterest or anything lately like me, you've been seeing sweet potato toast all over everything. And since we talked about it a little bit on Saturday, I wanted to try it out and see what we thought. So the idea with sweet potato toast is you take a sweet potato and you cut it vertically, right? And just pro tip here, cut off the end so it lays flat so you can get the knife to come through. Otherwise, if you leave that part on and it's like wobbly at the bottom, it's really hard. So if you cut it flat and then stick it and then do it down. Listen, if you have a mandolin, that would work well, but I have a mandolin. I didn't even get it out. I just did it. Another thing I would do the next time I do this is get slightly larger sweet potatoes. And then we're using it as a substitute for, because this has so many vitamins and nutrients and stuff in it, as well as fiber, which is going to help us stay full for longer. Whereas some of the more simple carbohydrates like bread, don't have those advantages. Now, there's nothing wrong with bread. Have bread if you like bread, but if you're looking to change it up, this is a way to do it. Anyway, every time I've seen sweet potato toast, it's looked kind of like this with the skin on. So that's how I've made it the first couple of times, but I don't like eating the skin. So then I have to cut, right? I have to cut all of that off. And it seems a little wasteful. So I don't know why they leave it on. Now, when I'm doing it, I'm skinning the potatoes so that way I can eat the whole thing. I've cooked it two different ways. One, I did it in the toaster. But here's the thing, you want it to be really kind of thin, right? So when you put it in the toaster, at least in mine, it kind of falls through those slots a little bit. And I've tried doubling it up and tripling it up. And it does work, but not as well as you want it to. It might be different if I had a larger sweet potato. That would, I don't know, at least that way I could grab the top. My recommendation is if you're going to do it in the toaster, make sure you have plastic tongs because, you know, if you're going to need to reach in and grab it out. But I found it very difficult. It was nice to not have to turn on the oven or anything because who's going to do that? I found that I would put it on the high setting and toast it 3 times to get it to cook the way that I want it to cook. Otherwise, I found it still hard and not really great to eat. Better option if you already have an air fryer. Yay, air fryer. When you do it in the air fryer, it takes about 5 minutes and they come out great. Easy. It doesn't heat up your kitchen. It's great. But so here's the thing with sweet potatoes. If you're following Weight Watchers Freestyle, sweet potatoes have points, but really not that many, that you can get up to 44 grams of sweet potato for 1 point. And I wanted to give you a visual of that, as well as just 2 quick ideas of what you might want to do with it. This is actually 35 grams. If I put another slice on, it went over and I didn't want to do that. So this is 1 point of my sweet potato toast. Then I did it with an egg and a little bit of salsa, and that would be a 1 point breakfast. If you're used to having it with toast or potatoes and you want to change it up, that would be a nice way to do it. And then the other thing, you guys know I love nachos. So I decided just to see what I could do. So again, I have 44 grams of sweet potato, and then I have 9 grams of cheddar cheese on the top, which is 1 point, and then some black beans. And this would be 2 points because 1 point is 9 grams of cheddar cheese, and then the sweet potatoes would be 1 point as well. So 2 total, the black beans would be 0. If you want it to double that up and have a bigger plate or more cheese, that's a 4 point snack or meal. I mean, if I doubled that, that could be lunch. You can also throw on some salsa or some tomatoes or something, just if you're looking for something fun. Another thing, if you watched the video that I did with the country gravy mix, which I'll try to put over here somewhere so you can see it. This would be great with that country gravy mix on it as well. If you want it kind of a breakfast skillet, but really easy and something different than just regular potatoes. So there you go, guys. Here, that is what I've learned about sweet potato toast. And if you have ideas or anything you want me to do, please make sure to comment. Have a great day. And listen, it's fall. It's fall. And there are exciting things going on. I can't wait to see you guys at workshops. If you're local, if you're not, stop into your local WW, or if you don't do WW, that's okay. Find your path to success. And I hope that these videos help. Thanks.